What if I told you 7 lessons from my 70 years of life experience that could completely change how you see your life right now? Age brings clarity. It's like having a backstage pass to life's greatest show. And today, I'm pulling back the curtain to share the wisdom I've gathered through decades of living, loving, and learning. These aren't just random thoughts. They're hard-earned truths that transformed how I see the world. Some might surprise you. Others might feel like they've been waiting right under your nose this whole time. So lean in close. Whether you're 25 or 85, these lessons aren't about age. They're about being human. About understanding what matters when you strip away the noise and look at life's core. I'm Hunter Carrington, and welcome to my channel. I've dedicated myself to sharing wisdom about living well in our golden years. From practical tips to heartwarming conversations, we'll discover together how to make these golden years truly shine. Subscribe to stay connected and inspired. It costs you nothing, but it makes a huge difference for me. Ready to dive in? Let's begin by exploring the illusion of time and how to use it effectively. Time sneaks up on you. One day you're young, blink, and suddenly decades have passed. I learned something critical. Time isn't a renewable resource. It's all we've got. And most of us waste it chasing things that don't matter. When I hit 70, I realized how precious each moment is. Not in some dramatic way, just quietly, seriously. Every single day counts. Stop waiting. Stop postponing your dreams. Want to travel? Go now. Want to learn something new? Start today. Waiting is the real thief of joy. I started calling friends I'd lost touch with. I picked up hobbies I'd always wanted to try. Watercolor painting, guitar lessons, writing stories. Quality time with loved ones became my priority. No more, I'll do it later. Later might never come. Life's too short for maybes and somedays. Your time is now. Right now. Now, let's discuss the power of letting go of the past. Regrets used to eat me alive. I'd replay old mistakes like a broken record. Every missed opportunity, every harsh word, every wrong turn. Then something changed. I realized holding on to pain doesn't fix anything. It just keeps you stuck. Forgiveness isn't about making what happened okay. It's about setting yourself free. I had to forgive myself first. Those old mistakes, they don't define me anymore. I stopped carrying around heavy memories. People will hurt you. You'll hurt others. That's just life. But here's the real truth. You can choose what to keep and what to release. Your past doesn't have to control your present. I started small, one old grudge at a time. I reached out to people I'd been angry with. Some conversations were tough. Others were healing. The weight lifted, slowly, then suddenly. I could breathe again. Let's turn our attention to the art of finding meaning in the everyday. Life isn't about big moments. It's about the small ones we often miss. I remember my morning coffee, the warmth, the smell, the quiet before the world wakes up. These seconds, they're pure gold. A sunny morning can change everything. A good meal shared with friends, a quick chat with a stranger. These aren't small things. They're everything. I started a gratitude journal. Sounds cheesy, right? But it changed my world. Each night, I write down 3 things that made me smile. Some days it's just hot toast. Other days it's my grandkids' laugh. Stop racing. Start watching. Notice the breeze. Taste your food. Listen to conversations. Life happens in these tiny spaces between big events. It's essential to consider the importance of maintaining connection. People aren't just nice to have, they're essential. I learned this the hard way. Isolation creeps up slowly. One missed call, one skipped gathering. Suddenly, you're alone. Staying connected takes work, real work. Reach out to family. Call that friend you haven't spoken to in years. Join a club. Take a class. Your community keeps you alive, not just breathing, but truly living. Don't wait for people to call you. You call them. Send a text. Write a letter. Share a memory. Technology helps, video calls, text messages, but nothing beats face-to-face time. Your relationships are your lifeline. Nurture them, cherish them. They'll carry you through everything. And then let's examine the wisdom of accepting change. Change is gonna happen, no exceptions. I used to fight changes like they were enemies. New technology, different living situations, shifting family dynamics. I'd dig in my heels and resist. Then I learned something powerful. Fighting change makes everything harder. Accepting it, that's where real peace lives. Each change brought unexpected gifts, a new hobby, an unplanned friendship, a surprising adventure. Your life isn't a straight line, it's gonna twist and turn, and that's okay. Stop seeing change as something scary. See it as an invitation to grow, to learn, to start something new. Be flexible, be curious, be open. Embracing change doesn't mean it's easy. It means you're brave enough to walk through it. Next, let's explore the discovery of true self-acceptance. I spent decades trying to be someone else, trying to fit in, trying to please everyone. A waste of time. Here's the truth. You're perfect right now. Not perfect. Just perfectly you. I stopped comparing myself to others. Stopped worrying about what people might think. Started loving exactly who I am. Got gray hair? Awesome. Walk a little slower? Great. Have quirks that make you unique? Wonderful. Your worth isn't measured by how much you achieve, or how you look, or what others expect. Your worth is simple. You're human. You're here. That's enough. I learned to laugh at my mistakes, celebrate my weird habits, own my story. No more trying to be someone else's version of perfect. Just be you. Weird parts and all, messy parts and all, beautiful parts and all. You're not just enough, you're extraordinary. Finally, let's highlight the importance of continuous learning and growth. Learning isn't just for kids, it's for everyone, especially us older folks. I started guitar at 72, learned Spanish at 75. Why? Because curiosity doesn't retire. Your brain craves new challenges. It wants to play, to explore, to grow. Don't tell me you're too old. That's just an excuse. Take a class, read a book about something wild, try a hobby that scares you a little. Your mind stays sharp when you keep feeding it. New skills, new ideas, new experiences. Boredom is the real killer, not age. Keep learning, keep growing, keep surprising yourself. You're never too old to start something new. Never. We've covered a lot of ground together. Remember those 7 lessons? Let me quick recap what life taught me. Time is precious. Don't waste it. Letting go of past hurts sets you free. Find joy in everyday moments. Stay connected with people who matter. Embrace change like an old friend. Accept yourself completely. Never stop learning and growing. These lessons changed everything for me. They can change everything for you too. Each lesson is a gift, hard-earned, real, honest. Now it's your turn. Which lesson hit home for you? Which one made you think, wow, I needed to hear that? If you found this helpful, do 3 things for me. Tap that like button, subscribe for more real-life wisdom, share this with someone who needs to hear these words.